That was the first time that either one of us saw that he had a rifle with him. He must have thought that he was going to get away with it.
What?
When I met Rebecca, it was 1987. I was about 29. There's this way in which it's easy to idealize everything, almost make the relationship into the perfect relationship because it was taken from us. When we decided to meet in May of '88, she picked a place on the Appalachian Trail that she thought was equidistant for us to drive. And she had hiked a lot and saw the Appalachian Trail just as a fun place to hike for a day or two. The outdoors was where she felt safe and connected. And I think for lots of gay and lesbian people, women, that's been destroyed.
How was your drive?
Too long.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Where are we going? Did you find a...
Yeah, I found just the perfect trail. We're gonna camp at a shelter and then do it. It's a loop off the 18.
What's the 18?
And Rebecca was finishing her master's program at Virginia Tech. She was contemplating various graduate schools, and I was trying to figure out where I fit in all of her contemplations.
Claude,
Yeah.
do you see the white blaze?
Oh, yeah.
The white blaze tells you you're on the right path. What?
I'm just happy. So, Oregon. That's like Oregon.
You can move out. Please be happy for me.
You could do Penn State. I mean, it's closer, and we're already long distance. We can't do any longer.
You went to Israel last fall, Claude.
And you met Tony while I was gone.
Don't bring him up.
I'm sorry, I just know what happens while we're apart.
I'm still deciding.
Well, when is the application due?
I already submitted it.
Okay.
There's really not that many memories to hang on to because it was relatively brief. There were more snippets of very powerful times together, and I felt like this was going to be a relationship that was going to be permanent in my life. Of course, you have no way to know what might have happened.
They have these logbooks in the shelters, and everyone that comes by the trails writes something down in them.
Like, I made it and my feet are still on.
Almost there, but so totally not.
We should write something.
What do we say?
We should say, Rebecca and Claudia were here. Thanks for the white blazes.
I wish I had them in all other parts of my life.
It never, ever interested me to go back at all. all the reasons that have always been suggested to me to go back still feel like they were someone else's agenda, but now it feels like it's kind of on my agenda.
This seems right. This seems totally right. I've been thinking about these events, which were 26 years ago, so much more. And as you think of things, then more memories that are inside my head but didn't have any reason to really come up are coming up along the way. I feel a little vulnerable, like something bad might happen, but not terrible in that sense.
Hey, do you have any cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke.
Does she?
Hey, Claude. We're not the only ones here. See ya.
See ya.
This area right here, this flat area is where we camped. There was a point when we were walking where I was feeling like I wondered if Rebecca knew that we were doing this. You know, you kind of have that, you want to ascribe, like, does she know? For a little while there was this black butterfly that was along with us. And of course you know and you don't ascribe direct connection between those kinds of things, but you kind of want to believe that maybe she knows. Yeah, I've never saw a lockpick.
Is this it? I'm a little, well, totally turned around. I think it might be this way, yeah. You're better at the map than me. But it's Rocky Knob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're here. We're on Ridge, and then we turn. Perfect.
You guys lost already?
No? Are you?
That was the first time that either one of us saw that he had a rifle with him. Since I had just been in Israel, I remember feeling like he had that gun with him all the time, the way that the Israeli soldiers had their guns with them all the time. Getting inside his head, not me. I just know that he later made statements about hating gay people. He must have thought that he was going to get away with it, and he didn't.
In here? I think we should walk in here.
How about this spot?
Should we go off the path? The trail?
It's the forest. The forest doesn't care.
So I've been meaning to tell you something, and I've been waiting for the right moment.
Yeah?
I have chocolate.
What? This changes everything.
I'm scared to lose you.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's hard to explain how a moment could go from being idyllic and perfect into a tragedy in the time it took for that bullet shot to go across that stream and hit my arm. There were very quickly more shots. I'm pretty sure that the two on the sides of my neck were the next two. The fourth one was the one that hit me in the cheek. When Rebecca got hit, she got hit once in the back of the head, and then she was hit once in the back, in the lower back. And the last thing that I did before I left was get her sleeping bag and put it on top of her because I was afraid she would be cold.
The longer we stay here, the more it feels like this is a spot. The trees feel familiar. It wasn't, I mean, there's an awful lot of growth here that wasn't there, both because of the time of year and the years. He was across the stream. That's where they found the spent bullet casing, so they know exactly where he was. It feels kind of special, like she died here. They had a memorial service for her, and those arrangements were all happened while I was in the hospital, and I wasn't a part of it. I know that her ashes are buried somewhere in Maine. Some of them were scattered, and some of them were buried in a family graveyard, but I never saw her burial site, so that was kind of moving.
Rid our communities of the poison we call prejudice, bias, and discrimination. And that's why I'm signing into law today a measure to require the Attorney General to collect as much information as we can on crimes motivated by religion, race, ethnicity, or sexual orientation.